Alright, guys. The World Tournament is now over. Well, I guess at least for JP. Global, you guys, is about to end. I did promise a third part from this tweet. When I originally made this and, promised 3 parts, I didn't really realize how much content I was going to be able to... Oh, damn, could I use the word farm? I mean, I could probably be farming it even harder, but the worldwide download celebration stuff, right? We got videos on videos on videos of it, man. So I didn't realize that was going to happen, but I will do a third. I guess these don't have to be an hour. Let's just read through the quotes. I accidentally lost my place. Like, I closed the tabs, and I was like, oh, no. So a couple of these we already saw from previous parts. We definitely saw that one. Just did the Power Beyond Super Saiyan mission against Fusion Zamasu. Oh, okay. I see. Wait a minute. Oh. Not only did Maddie do the Power Beyond Super Saiyan mission, but these are all characters from the end of 2023. Yeah, so Maddie experienced the pain right there. I think that's a very similar team to what I used. If not the exact same team I used. Yeah, that's a tough-ass mission, man. That is hard as hell. It's a joke now if you just use, like, I don't know, Evolution Blue Vegeta and AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku and characters like that, but... Dude, yeah, it's crazy. 7 months ago, this mission was ridiculous, man. Alright, so we got that. This one we already saw earlier, okay. AGL Vegeta Blue's worse than Sword of Hope. I mean, I would have to imagine so. Because the problem, again, with AGL Vegeta Blue is they have, like, a slot 1 restriction, pretty much, for them to be, like, really kind of, like, solid. I mean, right now, my main focus is on Goku and Frieza, Blue Kaioken, Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then Cell Max. Like, those are the 3 main fights I'm looking at. And this character is just such a fish out of slot 1 immediately in all those fights. And even in slot 1, this character just gets bullied by Blue Kaioken, Evolution Blue Vegeta. It's just brutal for them. Their design is just bad, and their time is done. I haven't used Sword of Hope very much this year, but I mean, you could still have a clean run where you're hiding him in slot 2 and 3. He's able to stack up a little bit. You get the 1 standby turn where he's going to be really strong. One thing that hurts him is that his standby turn is only 1 turn, by the way. That definitely does hurt him there. Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta are overrated? No. What? This person has a Super Gogeta, like, profile pic. There's no way... What do you think the chances are that they're, like, a huge stan for Carnival Gogeta? Because this character does most of what Carnival Gogeta does. I don't know how you could call this character overrated myself. I mean, definitely in, the 3 fights I just mentioned, they can get blasted in all 3 of them, but they could also really have a nice impact. It helps a lot that they are a Rainbow Orb changer. That shit, it brings a lot of value to the team. It really does. Overrated, no. Gammas are one of the best defensive units in the game. I mean, I would say that's mostly not true. Again, I don't want to just focus only on the 1 fight, but it's, those top 3. The Gammas, I mean, they're going to get cooked up until your Gamma 1, pretty much, in those fights. Gamma 1 himself, I mean, depending upon the situation, how many orbs he has, where the super attack is, if Gamma 1 is next to him, stuff like that. Like, it matters, but, like, one of the best defense units in the game, no. Tech UI is only better than Beast for his first turn. I think this is talking about the first turn of Mastered UI, which is true. Tech Mastered UI's first turn is definitely better than Beast, but I mean, he's got 100% dodge and he counters and he's supporting with his domain basically. And UI is better than Evolution Blue Vegeta. I'm at this point. This is about the 6th anniversary LRs. I'm really willing to entertain both arguments. AGL UI is better than in Evolution Blue Vegeta, and in Evolution Blue Vegeta is better than AGL UI. I think you could go back and forth on them. Vegeta is designed a little bit like better, I think, but I mean I've just found it much easier to get AGL UI Goku's Revive than Vegeta, which is a huge thing for them. This one we saw previously, okay. Never a big fan of, wow, Tech Vegeta. This is the second anti-Tech Vegeta, like, take we've had in here. I'm stunned by that. I didn't think we would see any anti-Tech Vegeta. Spending 1k stones to get 55%. Definitely soured my taste with him, but when 9th anniversary dropped on Global, I realized it wasn't him. It was his team. His leader skill is the most dog shit leader skill in existence. Hyperbole. Okay. So, yeah, okay. I mean, you've got Vegeta, you have Broly, you have Gogeta. Like those are kind of like the big guns you've got. Oh, and Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? So it's like you do have a bunch of really good characters. STR Vegito and King Vegeta, I mean, they can be very hit or miss. I think it's very easy for King Vegeta to just get killed, although it hasn't really happened to me very much, but I think that might just mostly be luck. STR Vegito is a very luck-based character as well. Surprising, though, I haven't seen many anti-Tech Vegeta takes. We saw this previously, yeah, we talked about that one. Yep, we saw that. EGL UI's Revive is better than Evolution Blue Vegeta's. Evolution is just better in vacuum, because it can trigger any HP percentage. I mean, I just need to go by my experience with the game. I've used them both, hundreds of times since I've EZA'd, and I just have AGL UI Goku's condition up much more often. I mean, it is funny. I feel like I have UI Goku's condition up all the time, but at the same time, I feel like it's very difficult to, like, transform with STR Vegito, right? It's kind of like, like, I would say the same, like for both, right? But it's just that UI Revive I've seen so many more times than Vegeta. It's just that, like, after Vegeta's first turn, he can't go in slot 1 and you're 100% safe. Like, it's like there's a very good chance. If they don't super attack right away, if they do a hit, then all of a sudden he's got 80% damage reduction, he's likely going to be okay, right? Or if they super in the Tech Pan slot, after Vegeta will be able to attack in slot 1. But it's tough getting all those hits in. I think that's just the worst. And in particular, in the Cell Max fight, he doesn't attack very much at the start, and his attacks are usually in slot 2 or 3, so it could be tough for Vegeta to get his Revive up very quick. And then it's the same thing for the Goku and Frieza fight, well, sort of, where you go in, and then 17 is locking, and you can't get Vegeta in front of those hits. So this one we saw, yeah, Goku and Frieza's more toxic fusion Zamasu. Definitely the case. Yeah, we talked about that one previously. Worldwide is a must skip. Yeah, I think we talked about this. 10th anniversary, which I think will bring the most power creep Dokkan has ever seen. I mean, it might. I would rather it doesn't. I don't think it's very good for Dokkan to be pushing this huge power creep all the time. The 7th anniversary is thought of very, 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 very fondly, but I don't think the 7th anniversary would be thought of as highly if Global got it at the same time. And Global had to experience those Red Zone stages at the same time. I don't think it would be thought of as highly. Not at all. Oh, we got a couple of things here. Okay. Dual Dokkan Fest banner is the best format. It just gives players best opportunity to buy a unit with red coin instead of building up another coin currency to 500. That doesn't really make sense, though, does it? Like, I don't... Well, how is that different from... Because I assume the argument is specifically going against a Dokkan Fest plus a Carnival, right? But I don't see what the point is. You could still just do that with a Dokkan Fest plus a Carnival. It doesn't make any difference. So, like, I don't... Oh, another coin currency to 500. Yeah, but those banners still would have just been yellow coin banners anyway, which is a different coin currency. Like, it's like, it's... Like, I could see if you're going to say, okay, but I've had Like, I summoned on a bunch of yellow coin banners in, 2019 and 2020 and 2021. And then now those coins just aren't as effective, sure. But, like, that's not really also the main argument I talk about why Carnival is better. The coin shit was never, like, an argument. No one thought it was a good idea that they introduced a new coin anyway. Like, we're kind of... It's not really... I think that they could have just kept, like, the blue coin that was already in-game as the coin for Carnivals or something like that. Dokkan Fest banners are high value to summon on anyways. Well, yeah, that's always been the case. And it's always going to be the case that the Dokkan Fest LR banners specifically are the best to summon on. But again, just say they had never done, like, the Carnival shit. Then it would just be, like, 2 yellow coin LR banners anyway. Right? Like, that's all it would have been. Slide Orange Piccolo back in the top 10 and remove Broly. No. That does feel like a global player take. Because Orange Piccolo has the same issue that many characters can have. Like what we just talked about with Evolution Blue Vegeta, it's tough to get hit. Well, it's tough to get hit for Piccolo, too. Piccolo, in these really tough fights, the main 3 I've mentioned a couple of times in this video already, Orange Piccolo can't just go slot 1 and he's 100% safe. Like, Blue Kaioken and Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta, they super attack right away. Orange Piccolo's getting smacked. Same with Cell Max, right? Like, that hurts him a lot. The Orange Piccolo active can still be nice against Goku and Frieza to cancel their super attack. But one of the biggest values of the giant transformation is that these bosses got truly scary once they supered, because they'd give themselves massive buffs on their super, right? Gogeta gives himself 100% attack when he supers. So it's not even the point of him supering that's so scary. He supers, but then all of his regular attacks are hitting harder than, like, most boss supers as well, right? Which is the same thing that Trunks does. A lot of bosses do that. So Piccolo, with the giant transformation, would go into it and remove the boss's ability to get the huge attack buff and thus be very, very scary. But, we've now moved into Goku and Frieza, and 17 and Golden Frieza, who are getting their attack in different ways. Goku and Frieza get their big attack buff just when they're under 50% HP, and then wha-bam, they've got it. And then 17 and Golden Frieza, they're just building up damage every single turn. So Piccolo does feel quite a bit weaker with kind of like some of the new stages. Cell Max, Piccolo still is able to work very effectively. My very first run ever in the Cell Max, new stage, I used Orange Piccolo, and I beat it within 6 turns, even with the Orange Piccolo, like him on the team and stuff like that. But it's like some of the new fights, it could be rough for him. And Broly, I do feel like it matters that Broly is one of the handful of characters that can really smack Goku and Frieza around. That 10 million damage threshold is something you really have to respect, and Broly disintegrates them. Fusion Zamasu is the worst thing ever happened to Dokkan in my experience. I don't know about Broly, since I stopped playing at that time. So I just blitzed him through 8th anniversary units. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Broly was definitely way worse. Fusion Zamasu was brutal because the fight would open up and a lot of times you just instantly die. I've said many times, so I would take that. Just opening up and Zamasu instantly killing you is way better than doing 30 minutes and then dying at the end. Like Red Zone movie Boss Rush. Again, Global gets it way later, so you guys have way more, good characters, more opportunities to get a lot of good characters, right, compared to where JP had it. And, JP players, that movie boss's mission was tough for some people. And it's a 30-minute run. Oh, you lose? Well, 30-minute run just to get back and get one shot at the end again. Dying instantly against Fusion Zamasu is way better. But yeah, Red Zone Broly is probably the most toxic fight ever. Buha, no, it's just not even, it's not, this is just kind of a lack of experience. The thing about the 6th anniversary LR is that, dude, bro, it's just so far removed from, actually, reality. This right here, Buhan is not even, he's nowhere near them. He's not even close to them. Number one, they just show up and they're invincible. which makes it so much easier when using him in all these fights. Buhan needs to be babied a bit his first turn. Now, the thing about Buhan that helps him out, because he is now in, the major fights, which I've mentioned several times, Buhan gets smacked around in those fights. Here he is right here. Just guarding with like this, like it doesn't really, it's not enough. He is like him dodging turn 1 is huge. Now his transformation condition isn't that bad on turn 4, but it's just, he needs a lot of buildup, which was a lot easier to do kind of much closer to when the 9th anniversary dropped. It was way easier to take advantage of all this stuff. The Majin Power team itself moves very slow, which does synergize well with getting Buhan to look absolutely ridiculous. But the thing with the Majin Power team is, as long as you weren't going to get one-shot, you would be able to heal up. Now, in all these big fights, the Majin Power team easily gets one-shot, easily. So it's like, this might be the craziest thing we've had, like, in this thread. Because it's just, I don't mean to be, like, overly disrespectful or anything like that, but it's not even close. Like, it's like Buhan is, like, I don't think I actually have him multiple tiers below. I would probably have him at 1 tier below, but I feel like there's quite a gap between them. Where's my last LR tier list? Here it is right here. Would I change anything? I mean, you could, these 3 right here, I would accept pretty much any order from these 3. I'm serious. It's like these 3 right here. I think Jiren is definitely behind these guys, but Jiren is above these guys down here. Cell Max is going to drop on Global, and Global players are going to be like, I get it. I mean, as long as it's not too late. Cell Max might drop after, like, even harder content drops, and he's not, super crazy anymore. And then, oh, look, he's not even that nuts, whatever, right? But, like, yeah, like, I feel good about this. And, yeah, Broly, the way he can decimate Goku and Frieza really matters. Him, UI, Vegeta, Tech UI, Jiren, these guys, the way they could crush Goku and Frieza. Gogeta can too, but it needs to be a good situation. I've had turns where Gogeta just blows them into hell, does a bajillion damage, takes away all their health, but I've also had it where Gogeta does 0 5 times against them. So. I think we did see this one. Master Roshi being a Peppy Gal lead is actually gross, and that perv joke is incredibly played out. So one thing that Dragon Ball just needs to die out. I mean, I don't know that I want to touch this topic too much. I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, we see, even like Naruto has it with Jiraiya, right? I feel like people, like, I see people talk about this excessively with Roshi, but they don't talk about it with Jiraiya. Like, Jiraiya was in like saunas and shit like that, peeping on girls and stuff too. Like, Jiraiya and Roshi, like, they have the same thing going on. I don't know, like, was it Roshi? Was he the first, like, master that had, like, the pervy tendencies or something like that? Or did Toriyama have inspiration for him from something? I'm not even sure about that. I mean, I get it, right? Like this, like, and the whole pervy joke shit is stupid and stuff like that. And, like, the whole, Peppy Gal thing and stuff, like, yeah, I get it. I mean, I don't know. It's not something that I'm, like, overly bothered by, but, like, I guess I could understand. I mean, I saw a lot of people talking about this when Roshi got announced. I thought they were being a little dramatic about it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Dragon Ball needs to just die out. And that's the thing, too, is they didn't, right? So, Dragon Ball Super, like, he's perving like hell on, what's her name? Urine, right? Whoops, I forgot it popped up anyway. Oh, god damn it. Urine. Right here, like, even her outfit, like it's like Roshi was like designed that and stuff like that. Yeah, that was, yeah, okay. Possible the 7-year LR EZAs aren't as good as we expect them to be. Just to bring you guys up to speed, okay. I'm just talking about my personal expectations. This is what I think. I think the 7th anniversary LRs will be better than every character we see right here. So I do think that they're going to be better than every character that's currently in the game. The 7th anniversary LRs once they easy it. I think so. So let's see what we got here. Top 4 units in the current meta. Standalone units with team protector abilities. Well, I mean, he's referring not to Cellmax being there, but I mean, Cellmax is in this discussion as well. It's just Cellmax isn't on global, right? Which is why. With team protector abilities, Vegeta's revive, UI Goku's revive. Tech UI Goku doesn't have one. I do not consider the extra 10% dodge like a real team protector ability. So he doesn't have a team protector. These 3 definitely do. Maybe he is referring to Cellmax. Maybe he is, actually. Maybe. Well, the 7th years do not have those. I mean, that's true, but I mean, we don't know what they're going to get, too. They can obviously add one to their kit, but they might not. Well, I mean, like a revive would require an entire new animation. They did add OSTs to the 5th year characters. Adding an animation? Like, do we think they could do that? They would do that? I think they would. For an anniversary LR, I could see them doing that. Like, adding an actual ability with an animation. Because you have to understand that these, like, they are, like, the most popular characters. Let me just type in Vegeta. Yeah, Vegeta will just be probably the fastest way to bring them up. These are, like, these are top 5 most popular Dokkan characters ever, I think, for sure. These 2, the 5th anniversary Blue Fusions, and then, like, AGL LR Gohan would be in the discussion. I think STR Vegito would be in discussion. Most popular units ever. I mean, those are the ones that just quickly come to the top of my mind, right? I just think that, like, Dokkan, they're gonna respect them. Like, I'm not really worried about their EZAs. I just think that they're gonna be that ridiculous. I think they're gonna be that crazy. Tanabata in April would, yes. Well, no. Okay. June is the argument because April was Golden Week with JP. What did Global get in April? At the start of April, it was I'm tired. I've been up for a while. I think my brain is failing me. Who was it? It was. Oh no, yeah, it was Hirudegarn and Dragon Fist. Yeah, because they got announced right when I was finishing up Crisis Core. I remember. Yeah, no. It couldn't have been April because they had to get that dual Dokkan Fest out of the way, too. So there already was 2 dual Dokkan Fests in April. June. June is when they should have done Tanabata. They definitely should have did it before Anniversary. June is when it should have been. Easier said than done skipping Worldwide for Anniversary since characters will return could be a brave strategy. True. I cannot, like, in good faith, tell players to skip Dokkan Fest LRs. I've said this, like, it could be a good strategy to skip the Worldwide Download Celebration units because they're going to return on the 10th anniversary banners, which for Global is not next July, it's in January. January and February are the 10th anniversary LR banners, which are going to have the Worldwide characters on it. So if you're a Gold player, you could try and skip. Some of you could do it and it'll work very well, but I tell players to skip all year long on all these shitty Yellow Queen LRs and stuff like that. I mean, I know a lot of y'all, you get 5 stones, you're doing singles immediately, right? But Dokkan Fest LR comes, and I tell y'all summon. Just summon. Just summon. If not for Vid's truth, you should use Facecam for all the streams. Yeah, I could. I've been tired lately, bruh. I'm tired. Alright, let's see. Sure, he's dodge or die, but LR SCR UI Goku is good. Just dodge. He can have a spot on the LR Tech UI team. Yeah, I mean, he has an 80+% chance to dodge if he's on, like, full reps unit or 7. To me, it doesn't feel like it, but he does. So, I mean, yeah, if 80+% chance to dodge, like, AGL UI Goku feels like he never gets touched. I mean, he's been caught you know, HLUI Goku's been killed at least 10 times for me, right? And not like killed and then revived, but just like outright game over at least 10 times. HLUI Goku has gotten game overs for me way more often than Vegeta has, right? But a lot of that is because, you know, UI Goku, I'll put in slot 1. I'm not typically running Vegeta in slot 1 unless it's a really dire situation or something like that. But yeah, I'm just kind of, people know me as the dodge guy, but it's more so just, I mean, it's better to give your character as much defensive value from the hidden potential system as you can. But like the dodge or die shit, Harudegarn, this guy, like that's mostly played out for me. Bunny Bulma and stuff like that. How many times have I died with the Roshi team just because these dodge or die characters get fodderized? Gotenks, Kefla, Videl, Bunny Bulma, all these types of characters just get blown away. Gotenks obviously isn't on the Roshi team, but Gotenks is very similar to Videl, who's very similar to Kefla, right? They're all similar. Yeah, really enjoyed Kingdom Hearts. So, I mean, I guess we're going to take a little break. We're talking about trophies, Minato. Hold on, guys. I'm not a robot. There we go. All right, so I did mention this. You guys see no trophies in 4 days. That's what happens when the world turn. Listen, I love getting my trophies, man, but Dokkan work comes first, okay? I've not had a chance to play. The next game I jump into, Birth by Sleep. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I've actually never played it before. I'm aware of the story. Like, I looked into the story super deep before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. I remember I played that when it first came out. What was that? Back at the start of 2019? That was like right around when the 4th anniversary was happening. You know what I actually decided to go back and do is this. I'm 1 away from finishing OG RE4 back in 2012. All I got to do is finish it on professional, which is really not that bad. I mean, I'm a bit of a Resident Evil master. I mean, I could say it. And my game of the year in 2023, it would have to be, no, it's Final Fantasy 16 is the 2023 game. Yeah. Damn. 2023 is like one of the best gaming years ever, dude. I don't care what anyone says. 2023 was so crazy, man. Because I was just about to say Resident Evil 4 is my game of the year for 2023, but no. It would be 16. And I haven't even played Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, people I respect heavily are like, oh my, Baldur's Gate will change your life. It's like, oh my god, okay. But yeah, I'm going to finish OG RE4, get that 100% for that, and then Birth by Sleep is what I'm going to do. What? Wait, that's the end of the quotes? Whoa, I thought there was way more. Dude, Elon, can we talk about Mr. Musk, by the way? This is not all of the quote tweets on here, man. Elon has taken over the site, and he's made it so worse. Can we do, recent? Yeah, latest. Here we go. That's actually a helpful update. So these will be new things we haven't seen for one of the videos, then. During or after 10th anniversary, you can see them adding bosses that have a piercing damage. Negates damage reduction of characters. Hoo boy. Creative way to increase difficulty without just increasing attack stats. I mean, yeah, they could. That sounds scary to me. That sounds very scary. That sounds real scary. Easy A win. Okay. Let me pull up Misaka's, Easy A chart real quick. Yeah, shout out to Misaka for this, man. This shit is so fire. This is so fire. Alright. So, talking about Easy A's, right? Typically for the big celebrations, they do kind of get a bunch of Easy A's together that really kind of fit the theme. This is something we've seen. Now, when I'm talking about celebrations like that, I'm mostly referring just to the big 3. The Dokkan Fest LR type celebrations, which is Anniversary, Tanabata, and Worldwide. Those are the 3 kind of anniversary, level. Well, Dokkan Fest LR level celebrations, right? And before people say, oh, but what about Orange Pickle and Ultimate Gohan? Amatsu literally said it was a special exception. Shut up. Stop it. Regular Dokkan Fest celebrations here and there, they could just have whatever. We saw, Yamcha came out and they just Bojack Easy A. Turles came out and they said Gohan and Goten Easy A, right? Whatever. They just didn't give 2 shits. But for the major celebrations, they do tend to group a bunch of these characters together, which, I mean, that is the main, the last couple of days, I almost got to do a video. I might just do a video of this tomorrow, going over the war that's happening, man, on Dokkan Twitter about, like, if it's Dragon Ball Saga for worldwide or not. I mean, here's the thing. 2024 Dokkan has been so elite for me, and I have so much faith that they'll nail it no matter what they do, that I'm chilling. Pretty much whatever they do, I think they'll nail it. I would probably say the lowest option for me right now would almost probably be Saiyan Saga. I mean, especially since the biggest thing from it we literally just got as part of Anniversary. Well, I mean, that was closing in on 3 years ago, but it also was kind of like one of the big stinkers about 2022. We would say. Regardless, Saiyan Saga, anything, I have a lot of faith that Dokkan is going to nail it, right? But there has been a war, man. Like, bro, poor Nano. Nano's basically like, yeah, Dragon Ball Saga worldwide, it'd be only like a 9.1 out of 10. And they're like, dude, they're so mad at Nano. They don't even say anything, man. Nano did not even say, I don't want world. Like, dude, this is crazy. It's a all-out war. And one of the big things being argued about is the EZAs. Because, like, if Dragon Ball Saga would be part of worldwide, what would be the EZAs? I mean, I think Kid Goku and Demon King Piccolo a very good chance of that, but I don't think the whole worldwide would be based around that, right? So, like, they could certainly do EZAs from other stuff, maybe just from their leader skills or whatever. But if we just look at from the Super Gogeta movie alone, we've got Pikkon, Tech Janemba, then we got Tech Super Gogeta, and we have LR Janemba. I think we're probably going to see Super Gogeta and Super Vegito for 10th anniversary. That's what I'm thinking. And I think they could, get like, I mean, you could say, oh, but why would they have already used STR Vegito? Maybe so. Maybe they will just, EZA Tech Super Gogeta, sometime soon. But I think they'll probably use up a bunch of those potentially for 10th anniversary. That's kind of where I'm thinking. Like, if you look at this, we're probably going to have some GT celebration coming up. We have so many movie characters as well, right? Like, Turles, Bojack, Gohan, Tapiana, Minosha, Goku and Piccolo, who should be easing soon, right? And then, of course, all the, Janemba stuff, Trunks and Goten up there. So, we'll see. Yeah, very interesting. And this is another reason why Broly getting his own celebration kind of makes sense, because we got Tech Broly right there, and then, of course, we've also got Int Broly. Like, it seems like they're saving them for some purpose. Like, when you see these guys just chilling like this, just, almost neglected for a very long time, you'd think there's some reason for this, right? Because, like, I mean, Piccolo EZA'd like a million years. Like, some of these characters nearby, like they EZA'd in 2022. So did them. The first three. That's 2022. Kid Goku was in 2022. So was Hit. Yeah, so was Namek Goku. Yeah, worldwide of 2022. And Full Power Frieza. They're right there. 2 years ago now. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, those three, those are the start of 2023. Remember, God Goku is the global first. Yeah, okay. All right, but yeah, there you go. I don't know. Maybe we'll see it for between now and 10th anniversary is what I'd give you. The sync finally happened. I feel once all the units are on both versions. Shall have both versions, so at least pick the friend supporters from the other version. Really? Yeah, I mean, if they were able to do that, I'd want them to. I'm not really too sure. Let's see. Okay. I would have benefited from this guy's units, so we're going to do a unit review here. What do you guys think? You guys think this guy's got some good units? Let's see. 5 dodge looks good. I mean, I would heavily encourage his anniversary equips. These equips you've got, my man, these are just way worse than his anniversary equips. Give him his anniversary equips, because all 3 of them from the event, the anniversary event, they have massive, huge defense on them. That's what you want. Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm sorry, brother. Your Vegeta gets a failing grade. Because, I mean, these are level 4, that's very low level. This is only level 2 bronze. I know you could do better than that, because the anniversary equips. Go grab those. All right, the blues. No gold equip, brother? We can't, you got nothing? Nothing? And what's all this additional? I mean, brother, you think that 2 million attack stat is going to do anything to the boss? You're losing out on, you know, an extra 10% chance to dodge. They're just going to get one shot, man. I'm sorry. This is a failing grade as well. It's additional on this character? I mean, you might as well have a big fucking red sign in them that says, kill me, please. Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. That's a failing grade there. Okay. All right. Lock in. Let's go. I mean, you get rid of this gold equip and he'd be looking good. Yeah, it's just the problem is just this gold equip right here. You know, you swap that to a level 5 additional, level 5 dodge, and he's cooking. He's cooking. This is not failing, but I mean, you probably want to get a little bit more dodge here. It's just the gold equip is holding him back a little bit. I mean, he could do better down here, but it's, you know, we could overlook it this time. Just need a little bit of a better gold equip right there. That's all. Crit doesn't do anything for this guy. All right, let's see. I think this isn't the greatest as well. 28 additional is a little excessive. Because remember, the additional can proc on every attack they do, right? So they're already... We've already got them pulled up, don't we? Where are they? I X'd them out? You're shitting me, dude. Nah, they're right here. So, what is it exactly we've got? It's this, right? Bro, you're very likely to already be attacking 4 times. So, if we look at this... Where is it? Right here? This is a 56% chance. 56% chance. Procking 4 times. Once it procs, it's done. So on their first attack, this procs. The next 3 attacks, it's doing nothing. And it's like every one of those attacks, you get a chance to proc it. I mean, I could, you know, live with having more additional than dodge on this character. But I think maybe dropping down to 20 additional and then, you know, 16 dodge would be pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of the raw attack right here, but against the literal damage threshold Goku and Frieza, it probably could be beneficial. It could. So, This is not the worst. I mean, I think losing a little bit of dodge, this is more of a passing grade. You want to lose a little of that additional and go into dodge, though, for sure. Dokkan should make those Christmas Carnival LRs and New Year's Dual Dokkan Fest kits useful for the anniversary meta. Well, it's just... Yeah, I mean, this is something that's going to now hit global heavy, right? Yeah, this is something you have to understand about these end-of-year characters. They're going to look flashy and fly and awesome, but, I mean, they're going to be on their way out the door very fast. It's just how it's going to go. Yeah, they died in like a month or 2. I mean, that's just how it is. A lot of characters in Dokkan history that come out in October and November and December, poof, they're gone. That's it. GG. Physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who everyone dick sucks, he's a victim. Red Zone victim is what I call him. Red Zone victim. Same thing. Right. They can't all be Orange Piccolo. Absolute performance over generally good performance with Team Protector ability. That's wrong. They're called hot takes for a reason. I mean, sure. I mean, this is just... I hope I don't come off too... I definitely do come off like really like too small, like, oh my god, just a lack of experience. But it is just a lack of experience. I'm gonna assume this is a global player. AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku Angel. I'm gonna assume this is a global player. I'm gonna just take a quick glance at their account. I will pause the recording just in case. You never know. I just want to take a quick glance and see if they're a global player. No. Actually, a JP player. JP player. Okay. So, good chance they might have used Jiren. All right. Rank is a little low, so they might be a recent player. It's just very simple. Jiren, right, is not untouched. Like, the fight starts, like Goku and Frieza, the fight can start, Jiren is locked in slot 1 against 17 and bullied and blown into hell. I can't, like, I'm not putting a character above Beast that could happen to. You cannot be better than Beast if the fight starts and you get blown into hell, which can happen with Jiren. That doesn't happen to Beast. Cannot happen to Beast. That's, people fall all over themselves to find excuses. Find a way for a character to be better than Beast. Find a way for Beast to have fallen off. I like Jiren quite a bit. His standby, having like 100% damage reduction and stuff like that, is very good. But, I mean, it's just, Jiren in base and in full power is not really slot 1. He could get away with slot 1 against Goku and Frieza specifically because he has true type advantage. When they're under 50% HP, he dies, though. That's why dodge on him is very good. But in his standby, 100% damage reduction, he obviously can go in slot 1. But he also is not able to take advantage of his support if you have him in slot 1, right? It's a real give or take he's got. Whereas with Beast, he's just God, and you just put him in slot 1, and you effortlessly kill the entire game, and you take no damage in the process. I mean, he makes a good point. They're called hot takes for a reason. But, I mean, it's just like Beast is way above this guy, man. Way above him. Jiren is great, though. Exceptional unit. Should do a Throwback Tuesday or something where you use old teams on older events. Would you guys be interested in that? Would you? No, wait, what is this? AGL Super Buu is decent with his guard up. No, he's not. That's just wrong. No, he's not. He dies. He gets one shot with his guard up. It's literally not true. Unironically, Tank's better than physical support Kid Buu before getting all of his damage reduction. Brother, Monk. Do you know what Kid Buu does, though? The gigantic support he's given. Super Buu is just fodder. Like, he just dies, man. Super Buu is gotta be... The delusion around Super Buu, I've never understood, ever. Why don't I ever use physical Rip Brand on Roshi's team? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's just another dodge. Like, I should give it a try. I mean, she is probably going to be in, like, dodge or die territory a lot, unless we're going to be able to get a bunch of stacks of her super attack effect up. But I should give it a try. We could give that a try. Because she'll have Roshi support. She'll have the Peppy Gals on the team, so she'll be creating her own Rainbow Orbs. Bunny Bulma will be around creating Rainbow Orbs. LR Bulma will be around creating Rainbow Orbs. So Physical Rip Brand should have all of her Rainbow Orbs. It's a decent attempt to try, for sure. We'll do that. 8th anniversary is the worst anniversary when it comes to character selection. Well, I mean, this is a 7th anniversary. Wait, everyone knows Part 2 sucks. I really hate how they double flip a GT 2 years in a row. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has had 4 anniversary units, and it's possible the next 2 anniversaries could have GT in it. I mean, well, I don't... well, possible... I mean, you're just kind of just... I do think, could 10th anniversary have GT... Oh, because... Yeah, no, I see what the logic is. Because the 7th anniversary LRs are going to EZA in 10th anniversary, and the 8th anniversary LRs are going to EZA for the 11th anniversary. So I see what their logic is. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That does. Yeah, so next 2 anniversaries could have GT in it to kind of give them good landing spots. I agree. But, I mean, here's the thing. Super Saiyan 4 is fucking sick. That's it. It doesn't go deeper than that, man. They drop Super Saiyan 4, and it sells crazy. So you know what they do? They go, let's drop Super Saiyan 4 again. Sells crazy. They go... let's drop some Super Saiyan 4 again. Sells crazy again. So, I mean, it's just, like, it doesn't go deeper than that. I'm telling you, that's it. If Super Saiyan 4 didn't sell so crazy, they would cool off with it. They go, okay, all right, well, let's fall back from Super Saiyan 4 a little bit. But every time they do it, you know what happens? Everyone cares. Everyone summons. everyone's hyped. Everyone spends money. So that's why. That's literally just the reason. Dokkan should... I'm very, very sleepy and tired at this point, so I feel like there's two paths I could take. Either my performance is very, very, very high, like I'm like fourth quarter LeBron or something like that, or I will fall off and I'm Celtics Shaq for the rest of this video. We'll see. We'll see. A little late, but Dokkan should revamp equips. I mean, that's not a hot take. Yeah, bro. Please, yeah, let's do that. Yeah. If you have a copy of a unit and you get them SA10 link level 10, you should be able to use gold equips. Oh, okay. A 55%. Oh, yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah. So a 55%, because to get a gold equip, you need what? 2 dupes? It's 2 dupes, right? Needing 3 copies total to use a gold equip is stupid. Yeah, I mean, it's just a way for them to incentivize players to spend money and summon, right? That's their point with that. But I mean, yeah, well, I guess I was gonna say, like, yeah, SA10 link level 10 is definitely a thing, but unfortunately, the dickhead modders and botters and bastards are out there, and they ruin everything for everyone else, right? Just that simple. Like, it's like, you know, like, I've directly benefited from leaks a lot, so I'm never gonna do, like, an anti-leak crusade or something like that, but, like, you know, leaks happen, and then they stop putting stuff in V-Jump, right? Like, there's, you know, things happen. I could see why this would be good, but, like, it's like they want you to, you know, pull out the credit card and summon, which I would advise not to do. World Tournament isn't worse than white chocolate and crying babies. What? World Tournament is worse. I think World Tournament is worse. White chocolate is good. Like, you have this incredible thing right here. Crying babies. Taru, is this a self-report? Brother, feed your kid, man. What's going on here? Anyway, burp them or something, man. Come on. Alright, might be interesting to see a boss that disables active skills. Would definitely undermine... That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, transformation characters. We wouldn't be seeing the cope about AJ Broly, that's for sure. Like, you never can get considered. I do think it'd be a funny and interesting challenge. I mean, I don't see why they couldn't do, like, you know, 10th anniversary fused fighter Supreme Magnificent Battle. And, you know, one of the fights does that. Or something like that, right? I think it's good to have a variety of different fights that have different kind of things. That's why maybe you could say right now we might have been in a little bit of better of a, like, difficult fight meta earlier in the year when there's a bit more variety. Well, I mean, I guess Goku and Frieza is a lot different from, like, Cell Max, but the Blue Kaioken Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta fight and Goku and Frieza fight, there's a lot of similar tough mechanics in those fights for sure. Gold slot shouldn't be locked. Oh, wait, this is the same one we just... This is a very similar one. Getting that unit to full link level 10. Oh, yeah, we just talked about that. Okay. Oh, I don't agree with this. The Cell Max fight's over in difficulty. In fact, you bring 8 items. Oh, this is also... Oh, yeah, we're getting at the point where we're really starting to see, like, doubles. Like, different people saying similar things. Yeah, we already covered that. I mean, I do think you could do arguments for EGL UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta and Tech UI Goku. Those three, they're in, like, the three-way deadlock. That's Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Orochimaru right there, right? Like, I think you could pick one, and, like, you'd have good arguments for that character. Dokkan mode should be reworked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Goku came with the... Oh, yeah. The dodge canceling ability, yep. Want this turn 8 shit to at least stun for 1 turn. Oh, wait, okay, now, okay, so we're talking about Dokkan mode, then he kind of just throws this in here, but then we go back to Dokkan mode, I see. So you want the Dokkan attack to at least stun for a turn. It does heal you, boost your damage. Would help worse your teams. Are you saying even, like, stun no matter what? I think that would be fair. Because Dokkan attacks, I don't see them very often myself. So, like, no matter what, you know, Red Zone Broly, Supreme Magnificent Battle Goku and Frieza, if you hit him with a Dokkan attack, it stuns him for that turn. The reason I think that that's actually kind of balanced to an extent is the boss is still getting to attack first, right? Which, does piggyback more off of my point I always say, where when people go, you just kill the boss before they kill you. they think that they're sounding like, oh my god, dude, I'm just like spitting bars. But like, the boss attacks first. So like that whole, kill them before they kill you shit is stupid. It's like not what happens in game. Even if the Dokkan attack would guaranteed stun the boss still gets to attack first. So there is some level of balance to it. That sounds good. I mean, that would only help. That would probably be very helpful for free-to-play players, right? Who would probably see Dokkan attacks in these big fights more often than I do. Tech UI... Oh, Tech Domain UI is on the same level of Beast. Once he transforms, yeah. Tech UI be below because his base. Build to let you dodge when the boss dodge makes him the best unit in the game for those fights. I wouldn't actually say that, because if he just starts on slot 7, he really can't do much to help you with that, unfortunately. That's a problem I've encountered. The 10% dodge adds other characters' dodge chances. Yes, it does. So, like, Blue Gogeta goes from 70% dodge to 80% dodge, stuff like that. But, no. I mean, Mastered Tech UI, that first turn, I mean, he's better than Beast Gohan, right? Because he has 100% dodge, he's countering, he's supporting, doing everything. But, yeah, base UI, you can have specific situations where he tanks very well, but he also gets smoked, man. Damage nullification should have stayed a burst mode mechanic. Doing 8 million attacks, that's not moving the needle. I'll only get one tap this off. Is this is referring to like the Goku and Frieza? Oh, I know what brand Dito is talking about. Is that where that first started? Burst mode? It might be, huh? Because burst mode was before the Fusion Zamasu fight. Huh. Yeah, I mean, that shit does suck. Fusion Zamasu had it. Supreme Magnificent Battle, Beast Gohan had it. And Goku and Frieza have got it, yeah. Ah, yep, here we go. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, I remember him. Oh, shit. Why too much about Red Zone Fusion Zamasu being one of the worst Alliance fights ever. Not even top 10 discussion. I don't know about not even in top 10. Probably not going to go that far. But yeah, this is the worst fight. Now, Goku and Frieza are a baby compared to this guy, I think. Because it's like, because no matter what, against Goku and Frieza, you could have a support memory massively buffing your damage, permanent attack buffing support memory. You could use items, right? Like there's, even extra things about the game. I have like a heavenly restriction on my ability to use items and shit like that. I just keep myself from doing it, right? But Omega, Battlefield Omega, there is no items. There's no support memory. There's no nothing. And it's just load in and get instantly locked and instantly one-shot with no counter. Battlefield Omega was so ridiculous. They nerfed him 3 times, I think. Global never even got original Battlefield Omega. And I've said this before, and people go, well, actually, only for me to then do the extra research and to come back to the point of, oh, nope, Global actually never did get original Battlefield Omega, like I said. Global never got it. This guy. I remember it was crazy, because, like, even, with my box, my characters, I'd load in, and he would just erase me sometimes. And there's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. No, nothing. No items, not Papa Whis, use items. Items are there for a reason, or no support memories, nothing. He just killed you. You lose. That's it. They nerfed him a million times because he was way too strong. Yep, that is true. I think that's about where we could end. Never really liked STR Cooler. Damage pretty good, but he would always get blasted away. Never once additional super. I mean, I never really had him dying a lot. I mean, back when he first came out. I mean, now, yeah, I mean, he's a fish. But, like, back then, we didn't see Cooler die repeatedly, did we? No, definitely not. Yeah, and okay. And a lion? Yeah, probably a lion is talking about during his time. Yeah, I didn't really see him die much. I think I could be wrong. I'm sure Cell Max probably killed him a couple of times. The stage 1 of the Cell Max fight. But I mean, I never really found Cooler to be an overly glass cannon type character back then. Could be because I don't have TU or STR Cooler though. I mean, STR Cooler did help him a lot. Yeah, it was fun back then. Our characters were so bad back then. That was when I would use items and I still wouldn't even be able to beat. Like I was doing those challenges. Can I pull some of these up? I think we're gonna make that the last one. I'm actually pretty, yeah. I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna get a little naparoo. I do need to be up in 3 hours though when the teaser. We might get the final teaser tonight. I'm looking for Legendary Goku event here. Thank God I make actual playlists for these, huh? Let's go, time machine. Let's go. Way back. Yeah, here we go. New event harder than SBR streamed 5 years ago. Ain't that some craziness? 2019 is 5 years ago. Whew. I was watching like Black Clover on this time. I remember well. Oh. I remember. Yeah, this is I made this video. This was like right when I was finalizing the fact that I went to Anime Expo in 2019. I remember that. Yeah. Bro, look at these numbers, man. People really cared about these. And I was doing this. This is before, because this is like one of the first time we got like a really crazy fight. And it's just like, let's just take all these characters in here, right? And I mean, it was really crazy. And I was using items in these videos too. Right? Like, let's just pull one of these up, right? Like, let's see. Yeah, look at this. Oh my God. Old Dokkan. Look at this. Whew. I was rolling in with 8 items. Let's go. Look at me. Rank 674. I was a baby back then. I still was rocking 6,000 stones. Yeah. How many videos we got in here? 194? Let's see. How long did we go before I stopped doing regular videos on this? I mean, we're into... Yeah, Bergamo, of course. We're into 2019. Now we're into 2020. Yeah, Physical Beerus was 2020. Yep, still 2020. Then we got all the missions. Yup, I remember that. Damn, 557. Whew. 300 right there. Pretty good. Just getting all those missions done. Jiren, Tech Gohan. Damn, I was doing showcases for a while. Look, we even Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Holy. I didn't really stop until the GT Legendary Goku event came. That's when I stopped. Yeah, because right when it was going to finish, I did no item runs with a mono typing teams. Yeah. Cool. And then since then, we've gotten some, title missions and different, missions being added to it. Very cool. Hey, Nano Diddy and Truth. I got to make a playlist for the Nano Diddy and Truth videos. That's what I got to do. That's what I've been really trying to get some more playlists here and there, because I feel like it'll be easier for people with some of these playlists. Like, yeah, I did the grading Dokkan Community Hot Takes. That's what this video is that I'm recording right now. That's going to go in that right there. So this is number 20. I'm currently... I'm recording 19. Wait, why does this say 19 videos? Wait, what? Huh? Why is this at the bottom? Nani? I don't know why that's at the bottom. Anyway, YouTube, what are you doing? All right, we're finishing up here. Let me know what you guys think. We'll come back for some hot take grading. Couple of months. I love you guys. Kisses. Mwah!